The Lagos Ministry of Justice says there is no provision of law that bars the police from prosecuting cases at the magistrate courts in the state. This is in reaction to the recent clamor to stop police officers who are not lawyers from instituting criminal cases in court. But Kemi Fola reports that the State Attorney General has now directed a committee to give advice on the issue.
The powers of police officers to prosecute crimes in any court is recognized under Section 23 of the Police Act, though subject to the Attorney General of the Federation or of the state. The police usually institutes criminal cases at the magistrate court, but the quality of police prosecution has once again been brought to the fore. Many within the legal circles are now looking to the Attorney General to either institute, take over, or discontinue such cases. The clamor is also based on Section 106 of the Administration of Criminal Justice Act, a federal statute which empowers the AG of the Federation or any lawyer authorized by law to prosecute criminal trials. The proponents also cite several instances where cases have been mismanaged by non-lawyer police officers over lack of competence and diligent prosecution.
Within the last 5 months, we've seen that over 100 cases that we have handled, 60% has been thrown out, struck out for want of diligent prosecution. And that's why we're making these new moves now to ensure that lay policemen are taken out of our courts. And we're asking that policemen who are lawyers or the Attorney General should provide state prosecutors to be in these courts.
We have a lot of lawyers, but not sufficient enough to cover all the magistrate courts, even in Lagos here. We have moved ahead of what we used to be in the past. Sometimes in the past, you can't even find a single lawyer in the prosecuting team. But now we have a lot of lawyers in prosecuting team, heading the team in each state of the Federation. In Lagos here, we have a legal team where we have lawyers that coordinate prosecution in all the courts, also coordinating those lay prosecutors.
Meanwhile, the Lagos Ministry of Justice says ACJA doesn't apply to the state, but the Attorney General, Moyosori Onigbanjo, has drafted a committee headed by Fola Athawere to give advice on the issue.
Well, this is a federation, so no state toes the line of another. You may not
The chairman, a former Solicitor General of the state, addressed his concerns beforehand.
Can the Attorney General, as presently constituted, in terms of numbers, capacity, logistics, cover all the courts, down to magistrate grade 3 and customary court? It is doubtful. However, is it important that a policy be set out, right, so that there's more clarity in the exercise of prosecutorial powers, which are essentially vested in the Attorney General, so that he has better oversight of the process? Yes, I think so.
A review of the existing laws is also suggested to provide clarity on this debate and the seeming conflict between the powers of the AG of a state and a federally controlled police. Kemi Fola, TVC News, Lagos.